Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video, and today I have something super special for you. Let me just turn that off for now. So today I built two different types of vehicles in Minecraft using redstone, and here's the little redstone system. And I guess you could take a guess at why there's water, because I built a submarine. And if you look up there, there's a little island up there. That's a landing pad for my plane that I built as well. And it uses minecarts and the snapshot for Minecraft 14W07A. Yeah, that snapshot. So basically what you do is you have your, I have my armor, the oxygen mask, the pilot's chest piece, a pilot's pants, and I have the boots for me. And I look fabulous. Oh yeah. Okay, well, yeah, so this is my new skin. It's villager, scientist dude. Okay, yeah, so you also have a steering wheel, and let's just put it in my 9 slot. That's for the plane. I'll show you the plane first. So here's the redstone. I built the plane first, and yeah. So when you press the button, it sets in the minecart. You just sit in it, and all you have to do is just equip the steering wheel. Oh, I forgot. I gotta turn on the clock. Okay, there we go. Turn on. Oh, grab the steering wheel, and it'll go wherever you look. It'll go, up. It'll turn, as you can check my y-axis. It turns, and you can go down. It's a little hard to see. Okay, here we go. This will help you guys see. You look up, and if you look straight up, you fly up super fast. And let's go in for a landing. And you just de-equip the steering wheel, and you land. So isn't that pretty cool? And all it requires is whee! Parachute deployed. That'd be cool to make a parachute. I should make one. Yeah, so all it requires is this. This is all that it requires. Is just these command blocks right here. Let me just turn off this clock, and I will show you guys the submarine. So with the submarine, it's different. You need the steering wheel in that slot. As you can see, when you activate it, it'll start this clock. So let's just press that. Okay, so the reason why I didn't use boats for the submarine is because you can't control it using my little trick that I did, and the problem is it would sink when you would try to move around, and it just didn't work out. So you sit in here, you equip this steering wheel, and it'll drop. So I should go back to the surface and drink a potion of night vision. Okay, so I'm looking up, and as you can see, I'm going up. It's not very fast, but so you can go around with the squids. No one likes squids, and and you can sink to the bottom. So now let's just pilot around here. I don't like night vision very much underwater. It's so hard to, oops, I accidentally de-equipped it. So guys, if you de-equip the steering wheel, you can't control it anymore. You can't control the vessel. Yeah, so basically, you can just pilot around. You don't move too fast, because submarines aren't the fastest thing, and you can just swim along the bottom. Let's just swim along the bottom. You just look down, and as you can see, you can, and yeah, I think it looks really nice. And this was actually a little bit harder to do, because for some reason water doesn't like working as well. So just break that. Swim up back to this top. No, TP at peace, please lane. Let's do 80. Let's do 80. Okay, there we go. I'm above the water. Oh, there we go. Let's just swim over here. And if you just want to adjust it, you just, have to teleport it differently. Okay, so now I'll go over how it works. Just drink milk. I don't like the look of this. I don't know if anybody could hear, but a bunch of geese or something like that swim by. Okay, so for the plane, so basically I have two objectives called, where is it? Ah, here we go. Facing X and facing Y. So basically with the facing X, it detects within a certain radius. So it'll detect if you're looking forward, backwards, left, or right, and it'll set it to a certain value. So facing x1 is forward, facing x2 is right, 3 backwards, 4 left, and then from about I think here up is facing y1, facing forward is 0, and facing down is 2. But if you look straight up to where this number equals -90, it will just increase your teleportation. So how I got it to move was when it detects, we're looking straight up. So our x is for the y-axis, up and down, and our y is for the x-axis. So it detects if the rotation on the y-axis is the minimum of -90 and the maximum of -90. So if it equals -90, as you can see if I'm looking straight up, this is the y-x. If it equals -90, it'll set out an output which will reach this block and extend a piston. For this clock, when it reaches up here, it'll try to send a signal through a block, but if it does, it'll teleport the minecart 10 blocks in the y-axis, and it'll apply resistance so you can be in survival mode and it'll still work. So I'll show you guys, because you take fall damage. So if I come here and I fly up, oh, I need to turn on the clock. I'm just turning off these clocks to reduce, any recording lag if I ever have it, which I usually don't. It's just to be safe. So as you can see, when I look up, I fly up faster. And so say I go in for a landing. Yeah, see, I took damage, but because I had resistance, okay, so I'll just show you guys. Let's just do summon minecart rideable. So if I sit down in it and I open up E, I should get resistance. Yeah, see, resistance for 1 second, and every time a command block gets activated, yeah, it'll give you resistance. So it always gives you resistance, and then it only gives you resistance for 1 second, so that way, when you fall, like when you get out of the thing, you just, so say you just jump out from up there, you're gonna take fall damage, but if you come in and land, you're not gonna take any damage. So that's how these work, and for forward, it teleports you 2 on the x-axis, and the more you teleport, it's like the faster you go. So if I set this to 3 or 5, the higher the number, the faster it goes. So problem with the submarine is I had to change the numbers. So forward, it's only teleporting you 0.4 blocks at a time, but it's doing it really fast, so it's going that fast. That's how quickly it's detecting it. So you're not going very fast while the plane is teleporting you 2 blocks at a time. It's only teleporting you 0.4 blocks at a time. And so one thing I had to, with flat, if you're straight, problem is the gravity pulls you down, so you have to, even with the different numbers, like for this one, if you're flat, it teleports you 3 blocks up, so you'll fly straight, because you get teleported up, so gravity is constantly pulling you down, but you're going back up, so you're staying at the same elevation. And so if you look up with water, you have to look up a lot more, and with water in a minecart, it doesn't teleport you down if you look down. Oh, I'm so sorry that sorry about that. Oh jeez, and I had the phone right next to me. Yeah, so, and then if you're straight down, it teleports you none, because water pulls you down really fast. So let's push it in. Come on. No. Please, no, stop. Stop it. I'm trying to record. Please, no, please work. Come on. Stop not cooperating. See, as you can see, look at my Y. It's just dropping so fast. And, yeah, it was dropping, I think, at least, like, 2 blocks a second at the, at the least. And, when I press this button, it sets a block down, so that way the minecart just doesn't automatically fall. And I was thinking about doing a boat, but the problem is doesn't work very well. And then it summons a minecart rideable, which you can sit on. And a minecart you can't sit on it, but a minecart rideable you can. It teleports it up, so it spawns it up, so it'll land on here. And it sets your facing X to 1, which is forward, facing Y to... Stop calling, please! Please, stop it. Oh, jeez. Man, okay, sorry about that. Again, yeah, so it'll... Facing Y is 0, so it's, flat. You're not looking up or down. And, how I detected if you were holding the steering wheel in your hand... It's a long command. So it tests for the nearest player with the inventory of slot 7, and this is for the boat. So for some reason, I don't know why, but slot 7 is the 8th slot, is this slot. So when you activate it, as you can see, it works. And when you de-equipped it, let's just set it back. So it detects for an item in slot 7 with a display of the name steering wheel, but it has to be the ID of a Minecraft. It has to be an anvil, and you have to select that item slot. So say I moved this to 8, and I selected here. It wouldn't work because I'm not selecting that. So it would have to be 7. It has to be the same as that number because it has to be in that slot, but yet you also have to select it. So you can't have, you could always do that. Okay, well, so you can't have an item in slot 7 but have it equipped in slot 8, if you know what I mean. That's a little confusing, but yeah. And then with this one, it just... Where'd that minecart go? There we go. And then, yeah, so with this one, it spawns a minecart, and it kills all of the minecart rideables, so it kills them all, spawns one in, and same with this, it kills all the minecart rideables, so, you don't end up having, 40 minecarts freaking out, so it doesn't, yeah. And, basically that is it. I've labeled all of this, and you can just, I'm gonna put the world up for download, if I can remember how. So, I'll most likely have it for download, and you guys can mess around with any of this, and, you can teleport them differently, make the numbers different just to see how it works, and you can change the items. You just, change this. And basically with this, with the whole set block thing, when you have it equipped, it just replaces that block with air. And yeah, so I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you click that like button and that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to hit 3 likes on this video. I think it's pretty awesome. And the world is up for download, so I will see you guys next time. And make sure you comment down below on what you think I should make next with Redstone, whether it be the using a snapshot or something like that, well, yeah, so other than that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.